Are you looking for one-pot meals that are whole food, plant-based, no oil, that are quick and easy? Well, I've got two that are really great, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall, and on his program I was able to lose those last 15 pounds that had been hanging around for years. So I will leave a link to his book in the description box below. On my channel you'll find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes, no oil, and gluten-free. And if that all sounds good to you, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. Be sure and follow me on Instagram at Chew on Vegan. And if you're new to this way of eating or just feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group. In this group, you will find beautiful pictures of food and recipes, inspiration, and support. I will leave a link to my Facebook group in the description box below. And if you're still not convinced that a plant-based diet is right for you, I've created a free e-guide that outlines why a whole food plant-based diet is right for you. I will leave a link to that in the description box below. So as I said in the intro, I'm going to be making two one-pot meals. Now you can make these in the Instant Pot or on the stovetop. Today I'm going to do stovetop just because that's how I'm feeling, and they would work just as well in the Instant Pot. So let's head over to the stove and get this baby cooking. These are my ingredients for my easy one-pot meal. So here's what we're gonna have going in. We've got onion, carrots, some celery, sweet potato, garlic, black beans, onion powder, a little cumin, garlic, some roasted corn, and some broth. So to start, we're gonna chop all these things up. I'm gonna make them bite-sized, as you will see, and then we're gonna put everything in this pot. Okay, I've got a little bit of water in here. I'm gonna saute some garlic and onion. Got a teaspoon of garlic. We'll let this cook down till the onions get soft. Okay, onions are soft, so we'll add in our carrots, celery, and sweet potato. I'm gonna add in the corn. I'll add the beans in towards the end. Add in some spices here. Got some garlic powder, some onion powder, some cumin. We'll add in our broth. This is just a no chicken vegan broth. Want everything covered. So 2-3 cups. Give it a good stir. Then we're going to bring this up to a boil. Then turn it down, let it simmer until the potatoes are soft. So the potatoes are soft. And I like my soups a little on the creamier side. So I'm going to take some of this and we're going to put it in my bullet, and I'm just going to blend it up and then pour it back in. And then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Then we pour it back in, and it just adds a little creaminess to it, a little thickness. And then this is optional, but I like to add a 1/4 cup of potato flakes. It gives it even more little thickness. But like I said, that's totally optional. Now we'll add the beans that I drained and rinsed. See, now it's nice and thick. You don't have to do that if you want it more of a soup consistency. I like it more like a stew. And then I'm adding in some finely chopped kale because I love greens in everything, and I think it's so important to get them in where you can. And then we'll just let this sit for a couple minutes till everything kind of wilts down, and it'll just take a couple minutes. So this next one-pot meal is even easier, if you can believe it. These are our ingredients. We'll be using about 1/2 cup of onion. We've got garlic, oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, a can of crushed roasted tomatoes, and a bag of mixed vegetables. And the beauty of the mixed vegetables is you have everything all in one bag. You have a starch, you have non-starchy vegetables, and you have a legume. So bonus. So you've got the protein from the legumes, and you've got non-starchy vegetables from the lima beans and the green beans, and corn actually is a starch. And then, oh, carrots as well as your non-starchy. So then this is just kind of a one pot meal that's complete. Of course, I will be throwing in some arugula at the end for my greens. So I've got a little water in here. I'm going to start with my onions. We're going to saute those up. Throw in about a teaspoon of minced garlic, and we'll just let those go until the onions are soft. Okay, the onions and garlic are good. We're going to add our can of tomatoes, our spices, our bag of veggies. Give this a stir. And I forgot to mention, I'm adding some broth. And we're going to basically just let this heat through. So I'm going to cover this with the lid and let it go for a few minutes till all the veggies are cooked, and then we'll add our chopped arugula at the very end. Now about a cup of finely chopped arugula. So we just cover and let that sit for 2-3 minutes, and then we'll be ready to taste both of these one pot meals. Okay gang, our one pot meals are done. I mean, how easy were they? Pretty simple, basic ingredients. We've got this one here, the sweet potato, black bean. What do we got? Carrots, onions, celery. Put some baby kale in there at the end, black beans. Yum. We've got starch. We've got non-starchy vegetables, starch, all in one spot. That's the way to go. And then we have our mixed vegetables, a bag of frozen mixed vegetables. Has everything you need in there. It's perfect. And then just added a can of fire roasted tomatoes, some oregano, garlic powder, onion powder. I didn't add salt to any of these. If you do want to add salt, do it at the end. Just sprinkle it on the top. You'll get less sodium that way. So let's give these a try. We'll start with this mixed vegetable since it's in my hand. So easy, so good. Oh yeah, this is awesome. And also this is the one I added arugula to. So make sure you add greens into your soups, your stews, what stir fries, whatever you have. If you just throw it in at the end, they wilt. So yummy. Let me cleanse my palate. This is a sparkling water. And on this one, the sweet potato and black bean, I added the potato flakes in there to thicken it up. I also took some of the ingredients out, about a cup, blended it up, poured it back in, because I like a heartier soup. But if you like it more thinner, then don't do that. You don't have to do that. These are both hearty. Super inexpensive. I mean, all the ingredients were really inexpensive. I would say you could feed a family of 4 with what I made here. So these were both low calorie density, whole food plant-based, no oil, and this is how I eat most of the time. Nothing fancy, super basic, super easy. It doesn't need to be complicated. I mean, these weren't even really recipes, I don't think. Just throwing some stuff in that I had in the fridge. Really easy, and you can totally customize them. Switch the beans out, switch the veggies out, whatever you want to do. So just a reminder that my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you. Are you looking for... And in this group you'll find beautiful pictures of photos, super easy, fairly quick, better. Okay gang, our soups are done. Okay gang, our this is just a sparkling water, not drinking a beer or anything. It doesn't even, super easy. Again with the super. Gotta stop saying that.